You would think we'd be in foggy London town. Here we are in foggy London town. Please excuse my terrible accent. I did that on purpose because it reminded me of Will Ferrell's terrible accent on what was his show? His movie? Ron Burgundy. That looks pretty cool, I'll tell you. But be careful driving. Oh, good morning. Hey, that gel that worked really well. Look at this. I have like normal hair. Back here might be a little bit not normal because that's where I sleep, on my head. But it looks pretty dang good. That lock method. Liquid oil cream lock. I might continue that because it worked. I don't even have to, yeah, I don't know. She couldn't wait. She could not wait. Oh, that's fine. I don't know what this dream was. I just forgot like a bunch of it. You know how when you dream and then you wake up and you forget like a bunch of your dream? This dream was useless because it was about, from what I remember, it was me, some kid, and another lady. And it had something to do with stuffed squirrels, like toy squirrels. And the kid wanted to keep one, so I'm like, all right, cool. What are you going to name him? But his name is Michelle because it rhymes with something that didn't rhyme with Michelle. I'm like, all right, cool. His name's Michelle. Gotcha. And then Zac Efron came in there and he was singing songs with the lady. And then the kid got a hold of a microphone and started to say things that he was saying that Michelle was saying. And I'm not really sure what this was about. It was very strange. I don't understand what that was. I don't know what it was about because it wasn't about anything. It had something to do with water. There was water in it, but not like in a swimming pool. It was just like somebody was controlling the water. I don't know, because it was like 2 seconds of this water bit, and then we were back to that kid being a jerk, and I'm not really sure. I'm so confused. It just doesn't make any sense. Man, wow. Oh, that was something. I tried to swallow my tongue, apparently. Now I'm just looking outside, how crazy it looks. I don't know if you can see the fog. Look at all this, like, it's just foggy. You can see my reflection, but you can kind of see. You can't see across the road, really, because it's just fog. It's like I said, it's pretty cool looking. But I bet if you're driving in it, it's not that cool looking. Yeah, this is what people miss when they sleep all day. You miss the cool stuff in the morning. I'm just saying, if you're not a morning person, or if you work third shift, you might miss it. And I'm sorry for that. But sometimes the cool stuff happens in the morning. You miss it. But then again, sometimes cool stuff happens at night and I miss it. Like meteor showers. You know? I've never seen one. I think they'd be cool to see. I gotta pee. Yeah, so have you seen a meteor shower? Are they pretty cool? Probably. Like a lot of shooting stars. And I think I've seen one shooting star in my whole life. Yeah, Yeah. No, it wasn't a satellite. It was actually a shooting star. Because there were other people to confirm that it was a shooting star. Anyways, I think it would be cool to see a meteor shower. I know I was going to go up to the farm one time, but it was cloudy, so it's not like you could see a meteor shower anyway, so we didn't go. Also, I had to work the next day because meteor showers happen when it's like 2 in the morning. But anyways, it's the dog. I'm sure she's got to poop like one does after they eat. I forgot, what was I gonna say? Okay, so I would like to see the Aurora Borealis, and I would like to see a meteor shower. Those are kind of the space things I'd like to see, like when I'm on Earth. Like if I could go to space, I think just being in space would be awesome. I don't want to live in space. I don't. I like Earth. I think it's a good planet. Okay? I do. It's the people on Earth that make it suck. So, if people after this pandemic are like decent human beings, which would be awesome, you know, instead of, because people were getting real selfish. So, yesterday we voted. It was the primary. So, I'm hoping that my guy got through. I'm not going to tell you because people are like, talking about politics and I'm going to hate on you now because what you think is not what I think and you have to think what I think and blah, blah, blah. Look, we're different people. We got different brains. We're going to think differently. Just accept it. I don't have to think what you think and you don't have to think what I think. I'm not trying to force your views on me. I mean, my views on you. So quit it. Just let it be, you know, like the Beatles said. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Imagine was the name of the other Beatles song I was trying to think of like days and days, a week, 2 weeks ago, I don't remember. A week ago maybe. Imagine there's no hunger. Ow, and all the other words. And I want to learn. I'm gonna learn that. I'm gonna learn that one because I like it. I'm gonna go. I'll see you later. Bye. It is absolutely my headset that makes my hair look messy. Because I pull my headset off and my hair gets stuck in it and then pulls my curls apart. The back is fuzzy. It's just how it is. Alright, time to make some breakfast. I'll put you right here where I normally do. There. Get my pan on here. Turn that on. Sometimes I wonder, can you store eggs somewhere else besides the freezer? I mean, the refrigerator? Or something. I'm just curious, like, does it have to be in the fridge? Probably. But, like, for baking, it's best to bake with room temperature eggs. You know, for baking stuff. I'm just wondering. I don't know. I'm not a baker or a candlestick maker. you know, just wondering these things. Just what I wonder sometimes. Well, anyways, I'm gonna make eggs. I'll show you when I'm done. I still want to know why celebrities call it an EGOT and not a goat. An EGOT is an Emmy, Golden Globe. I don't know that number. Emmy, Golden Globe, Oscar, and Tony. Why don't they call it a GOAT, GOTE, instead of a EGOT? Shrugging an emoji. I don't know. I don't know why they call it that. I would think it was a missed opportunity for them to call it that. I'm just doing scrambled eggs with toast because we need to use up some bread. I really wish we had a waffle maker. Waffle maker, waffle iron, whatever you want to call it. Because it's not really a maker. It doesn't make the waffles for you. Like, it doesn't make the ingredients and put the ingredients together and make it for you. It's just a waffle iron. It makes it by cooking. It cooks it. Waffle cooker. You know what I mean? I don't know what I mean. It doesn't matter what I mean. Alright, so I'm gonna make some toast. We'll put some butter on Russ's toast. We'll put some jelly on mine. I'm gonna do one jelly, one butter. Maybe I'll do one jelly, one butter for him too. I don't know. We'll see what I'm feeling like doing. 800 number calls me. I don't know you. Yesterday, when I was making breakfast, I lost track of time. And so I was late getting back to my desk, like 15 minutes late, which my supervisor was concerned. And so was some other person. They were Skyping me or whatever. And I'm like, so I told them that I was about to log in and then I had bathroom issues. So they're like, okay. My supervisor was just like, she didn't ask details. The other one did. Like, you were gone for 30 minutes. What happened or whatever. Like, not really your concern. Like, if I don't. I remember one time I left work. Like, it was my lunch break, right? And I decided I didn't want to work anymore. God, I hope nobody, this was years ago, but I hope nobody sees this. Anyway, I just decided I didn't want to work for the rest of the day, so I left. On my lunch break, I decided I'm not coming back. I actually ended up going to Eau Claire. Excuse me, JJ. Alright, so that's that on that. Some Lowry seasoned salt. I used mozzarella cheese today because it happens to be the cheese that I grabbed. Alright. I love a good mozzarella. Anyway, I gotta hurry and get back to work so they're not like, what is wrong? What's happening? I bet if I go log in and then be on personal for a little bit, I could do that. Anyways, see you later. Good afternoon. So instead of completely soaking my head, I'm gonna do try it this way to get rid of some of the frizzy. I'm just gonna take my olive oil glossing hair polish from ORS. Take, I don't know what that is, 50-cent piece worth. I'm just gonna kind of do like this. Over there, a little bit over here. Do like this. I can't see. I don't have my glasses on. But I think it's making it shiny and not as frizzy, I believe, which is what I want. Now, I did go one time, I did it this way, but I think the product in my hair made my scalp itch. But today, my scalp does not itch from, you know, not doing anything with it. Now, the back side, I think, is frizzy. It doesn't feel like the rest of this. I'm gonna take a picture of the back of my head. Well, actually, let me just have a mirror. Let's try this. Mirror. Put on the magnified. I can't see that at all. I think it's too big. Okay, nope. I think it's okay. I'm gonna try the big mirror. I can't see hardly anything in this tiny little mirror. This mirror. Trying to light my face up. Put on my glasses, that might help too. Yeah, putting on glasses. Who'd have thunk it? Putting on glasses to be able to see. Yeah, I got some on my forehead. Ugh. Let's try to put that in. Well, front, it doesn't look, it looks shiny and stuff. It looks nice up in front. But let's check the back. See if I look like a frizzy mess in the back. My God, I can't see anything. Oh, I think we're okay. I think it looks okay. The more I keep doing this, it's going to mess it up. At some point, this will be even longer. It's pretty long. It's like, oh, I can't reach anymore. Between my shoulder blades, just about. Oh. Anyways, lunchtime. Oh, JJ must have to go outside. She jumped at me, coming towards her. Lunchtime. All right, I'm gonna take her out. I'm gonna try and make some lunch. Okay, so in the pressure cooker, I have a box of garden rotini, the curly thing. Is this rotini? Yeah, garden rotini. It's the tri-colored pasta. So I'm gonna put this. I've got it slightly covered with water. See, I'm gonna make sure it's pretty much covered with water. And then you want to cover it with your pressure cooker lid. Then we're gonna cook on high for 5-6 minutes. And I'm gonna go pee. So what I'm gonna do here is make a kind of a vinaigrette style sauce. Am I? Nope, I guess I'm not. Okay, so let's see what we got in here. We got this. That'll do. Well, I was gonna make a vinaigrette style sauce to put on the noodles, but I don't have any vinegar. Like you would want apple cider vinegar, but I only have like regular vinegar. I don't want to use that. So I have some Italian dressing in marinade that we got this big old jug for $2.89. From where? Where did we get this? Oh, from Walmart. Reduced on April 3rd of last year. Was this expired? Supposedly it's expired. It sure doesn't look like it. I mean, look, it's all separated. Does that look gross? Alright, that looks better. So I'm just gonna use this. I'm gonna put in tuna. Put tuna in with the noodle stuff. And we're gonna have it, it's gonna be cold. That's the problems I was having when I dropped my other phone. So let's stop dropping phones. That would be great. Okay. 2 cans should do it, I think. So I'm gonna do 2 cans of tuna. So for tonight, I think I'm gonna do a chicken stir fry with ramen in it. I'm gonna get out the chicken and get it ready. Chicken breast tenderloins. I don't know how much I need. Maybe like 3 pounds. Okay. These are just like skinny strip pieces. They're not those fat chicken breast pieces. I need something to put this on. There we go. Put it in this bowl. Oh yeah, that'll be enough for sure. So yeah, so that'll be good. Make this stir fry. It's not from scratch or anything. I have a stir fry mix, but it'll be good. So on that note, I'll see ya when I see ya. Was I late getting back to my desk? Yeah, I was. Was it worth it? Yeah, it was. Very simple. Italian dressing, tricolor pasta, tuna. Would it have been better with a vinaigrette? Probably. But I didn't have any vinaigrette, so it's not like I could I didn't have any vinegar to make the vinaigrette, so this would be better with cheese. You could make it with chicken instead of turkey, or instead of tuna. You make it with turkey. You got some shredded turkey or something? Do that. Put cheese in it. You could put olives. I don't like olives, so yuck. Mushrooms, don't like those either. Also yuck. A bunch of other stuff. You could probably put in like diced pepper, onion. Other things I can't think of right now. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to work. Hello and welcome to my kitchen. Tonight we'll be making some chicken stir fry teriyaki style. So I've got myself a bag of teriyaki stir fry from Bird's Eye, not a sponsor. Just pick up a bag from, you can do your own fresh vegetables, but I don't have time. So in here I have is olive oil with a mixture of Greek seasoning. Why Greek? Because I just like the way the flavor is, alright? You don't have to use that. You could just season your pan with regular olive oil, just plain. This is the Cavender's all-purpose Greek seasoning. That's what that is. A tantalizing taste treat.
is what it says. I don't know. JJ, I swear to God. All right, so you want to get your olive oil mixed up with that. We're gonna get our pan on medium high. I am using a wok. That's this thing. If you don't have one, use a big pan. All right, so that's all shaken. We want to make sure we get all the pan coated really well. There we go. That's enough. Yes. Get the pan coated really well. So when that bottle of olive oil gets down to about half, I'm going to have some apple cider vinegar. I'm going to add that to that olive oil Greek seasoning mix. And it's going to be a really good dressing. Anyways, so we got that going. I'm already smelling the olive oil and the Greek seasonings. My pan is getting warmer and so on. Just want to get them oils nice and hot. And we're going to put in our chickens. Remember from lunchtime, I put the chickens in the microwave because that's just where I put them. Covered with plastic. And so now they are almost fully defrosted. So in the same bowl, I'm going to take my kitchen meat scissors and I'm going to cut them into bite sizes. It's easier to cut when they're not completely thawed out. Like you can use a knife, it's easier to cut when it's kind of frozen. Dude, whoops. Dropped a bit. Just in the bowl, no big deal. So I should have done this beforehand. That's what cooking shows do. But I'm not a cooking show. I just do these things. If you want to do this same thing, you definitely can. But if you don't want to do this thing and you just want to watch me, you can definitely do that. Or you can just not watch me and change it to something else that you think is more interesting. That's absolutely up to you. I am not your father. I am not your mother or your father. I'm not your parental guardian. I can't tell you what to do with your life. All right? Do as you please. If you are continuing to watch, I appreciate that. That's what, people who are nice, they do that. If you're not nice, then, stop watching. If you think you're nice, but you stop watching anyway, you're not nice. So that's all I've got to say about that. I'm going to finish cutting up this chicken. Then by the time I'm done with this, my pan will be ready to go. See you in a minute. All right, like I said, my pan would be hot and ready to go. My pan is hot and ready to receive the meat. How about we not say that? All right, so we're gonna put in our chickens. This hot oil and not all the way thawed chicken. This will be a great combination. Toss it around, toss it. I can't toss. I don't know how to do it, so I'm just gonna poke it with a wooden spoon. Also, if I were to try and toss this meat around with the oil, there, it's calming down, that's good. It would, the oil would fly out and it would probably hurt me. And I don't want that way. I missed a piece. Come on. Alright. There we go. Alright, so we're just gonna brown up all this chicken. Once all this chicken is brown, nice, kind of me colored, a little bit of me colored. Well, maybe a little bit lighter, but a kind of me colored, like on this part of my skin. This me colored on the meat. And then we can toss in our veggies. So you're going to want to do the chicken with the seasoned olive oil. That'll make your chicken real nice and seasoned and stuff like that. Then you're going to put in the veggie mix. If you want to know what kind of veggies are in this mix, we've got the little baby corns, the sugar snap peas. Oh, I have a bag of those. I should put those in there. Some, I don't know what looks like bok choy stalks or something. Does it say? Does it have a list? Carrots, broccoli, sugar snap peas, red bell peppers, baby cob corn, mushrooms. I don't see any mushrooms or broccoli in here. Oh, I see mushrooms. But I don't see any broccoli, which is great. That must be what maybe that's what those stalk things are. I don't know. But it looks like it needs more sugar snap peas. And I almost forgot that I have a bag of sugar snap peas. So I gotta use that. I'm gonna turn this heat down to a medium roar. So that. Now I'm gonna go get them sugar snap peas. Forgot. Oh, I missed a slice. That's alright. I missed some of the turkey. Some of the chicken is not cut. That's okay. My hands were freezing. Let me go get that. Hey, Gigi. You are in the way. So I've been recording this whole time, except I wasn't because I forgot to hit record again, and I've been talking to myself. I talked about sugar snap peas. Did I show you my chicken? No, I didn't. I'm trying to get the chicken to my skin color, basically. I'm a light brown, so I did that. Chicken's been browned, and I added half a bag of my stir fry mix. And I have not released any juices. Like, I just put in all the when I dumped the chicken in there, I put all the chicken juices in there. We want the juices. The juices are good. That's what makes your sauce. You get all the juices out, it's gonna burn to your pan, and your food's gonna be dry and flavorless. We don't want that. We want the juices. So keep your juices in there. All right, that looks like a good even mixture. Now I was talking about snow peas versus sugar snap peas. These are snow peas. The difference between a snow pea and a snap pea is snap peas are fat. These are snow peas, which are flat. It tastes the same, but I think the snow peas are, the sugar snap peas, I think are crispier, crunchier. Here, see, this one here, that's a sugar snap peas. These like fat. Yeah. So we're just gonna poke at it for a while. If you can do like the chef thing where you scoot it really fast and it flips it, do that. I can't do it, so I just use a spoon. I turn my heat down to medium. Yeah, it's still medium. And we're just gonna warm up the stir fry mix. Once this is warmed up, heated up, we're gonna then add. What are we gonna add? The sugar snap or snow peas, whatever. Why am I adding snow peas when it's got sugar snap peas in the mix? Because I like the peas. I like the flavor. I like the crunchiness. I've been trying to close this bag, but they're not lining up properly. All right, I'm gonna try this some more. All right, putting in as many snow peas as I want. That'll be enough. I think I put in maybe 2/3, half, something like that. So we're just gonna mix them up. I want them crunchy, so we're just gonna mix it in there. Now I'm gonna add one of these pouches of the seasoning sauce stuff that the mixture thing came with. The stir fry mixture. Oh God. Cut the tip off. Poop it in. Poop. There it goes. And I don't know if I said this on video or off video, but you want to keep your juices. If you think your pan is getting too dry, add a little bit of water. You want them juices because that's what keeps your flavors in. It kind of makes the sauce for you, is having them juices. So we're just going to mix up that flavor packet it came with. Mix that in there. Yep. It got quiet because the flavor packet is cold. So that's how that works. Alright, so that looks sauced up there. Yes, yes. Good, good. And then we will now add ramen packet. I need to wash my hands. Okay. My backyard grass looks so good right now because they mowed it. There's no leaves covering it all. Alright, so now with your ramen packet, we're going to turn this down to medium low. With your ramen packets, smash them up. Ooh. Make them into crumblies. Okay? Your crumblies are going to go in there. Make sure they're nice and crumbled. Get your crumblies all up in there. Come on, crumblies. Mix that one in. So I like to put them in without, and I don't let them sit too long and cook. We don't need to add more noodle to your mixture. You can, if you want more noodle, you can definitely do that, but I'm not doing that. I want the crunch of the ramen noodles. Get that texture in there. Some of these pieces are too big, so we're just crush it. Hit them with the spoon. We do that same thing with the other packet. Right. Should be nice, crunched up. All right. Yes. Make sure you're taking these packets out, the flavor packets. You don't want to cook those, the packets. Alright, so then we mix that up as well. Still on medium low. All right, yes. Now, that is fantastic. The smell is so good. This looks so colorful and amazing. Could probably use some more red pepper in the mix, but again, I didn't do this from scratch. Just mixing, because I didn't feel like it. Sometimes you don't want to stand over a sink or whatever and cut vegetables all day. But I'm gonna get a bunch of fresh veggies. I'm gonna freeze them. But what I need is Mom said we can have her freezer if we can clean it out. So we need to get that. So I can put that downstairs in the basement, and then I can like package veggies and stuff and store them all in there, and we'll have fresh veggies and whatnot. All right, so I'm gonna turn this heat off, and I'm gonna take these, just keeping it on the burner, it's fine. We're gonna take these season packets, whatever you want, your chicken flavor. Sprinkle them in. There's one, etc. And 2. You know, I really hope this quarantine thing is over by the time August hits, because that's when my vacation starts. Technically, it's the last weekend of July, but I don't know what's happening on that weekend. Usually Russ and I go out of town that weekend, but we might not. Depends on this quarantine thing. So as long as this quarantine thing is done before August, that would be great, because I want to go to museums. All right. Yes. Now we're done. Let me plate this up and I'll show you. All right. Oh, Jesus. So here we are. This is my plate. Doesn't that look so good? You could, if you want, if you have like some teriyaki seasoning, or not seasoning, like sauce, teriyaki sauce, you could drizzle that over top if you want more teriyaki flavor. I personally think the flavor of the, excuse me, the teriyaki that's already in the prepackaged, I think that's enough for me anyway, but you could definitely add more if you want. Just cleaning up a little bit. All right, so let's taste this. I already know it's going to be super good, but I want you to see how super good it is. I want you to see how super good it is. Does that make sense? Yeah. I didn't get a little corn there, but it's a nice hefty bite. Hot. That's fun. How good. It's the crunchiness. Yeah, there you go, JJ. And clean up after me. The crunchiness of you get your crunchy ramen in there. You get your crunchy snow peas or snap peas, whichever one. I just love it. The crunch of it is just so fresh. It's such a good meal. This is probably one of my favorite quick dishes that I like to make. Started probably 6:15. It's about 6:45. It's 6:42. So it took me half an hour to get all that done and put together. It's not bad. It's a nice meal. It'll definitely feed 2 or 3 people. Depends on how hungry they are. Maybe even 4, you know. If you got kids, you'll probably eat 4 of them. If your kids like vegetables. I think they might like this. I think it's tasty. It really is. Try it yourself. Oh yes, good evening. Welcome to another toilet dialogue, bathroom dialogue, whatever I'm calling it, it doesn't matter. I think it's like shortly after 9. about to be going to bed because I just am. Tomorrow is finally Thursday, even though I woke up today thinking today was Thursday, and I look at my calendar and it was like, nope, it's Wednesday. And I'm like, oh man, so sad about it. And I didn't want it to be Wednesday, but it was Wednesday. There's nothing I could do about that. So I'm just like, all right, fine. Today's Wednesday. Let's move on. So I moved on and I went about my day thinking, oh, well, at least tomorrow is Thursday. And tomorrow is actually Thursday. So I'm glad about that since I have off on Friday. And I don't got to worry about something. I don't have to worry about something. And that's all I have to say about that. So I'm going to go to bed. You have yourself a good night. Like and subscribe. Toodles.